development in the Supreme Court. The Uttar Pradesh government has defended the ban on halal products, with the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta expressing shock over the halal tag being given to even non-meat products. Now, justifying the November 2023 on halal products, this order on halal products by the Yogi government, the Solicitor General said even products like cement, water bottle, iron rods were halal certified. The SG said that the products were being widely sold in Uttar Pradesh and marketed as halal products in order to lure customers of a particular faith who would prefer purchasing the products labelled as halal as compared to similar products from competitors. Uttar Pradesh government said there were malicious attempts to discourage the use of non-halal certified products. The government said the halal products and agencies issuing these certificates seek unfair financial benefits and also form part of a larger strategy to sow class hatred, create divisions and weaken the country by anti-national elements. Harish, Adib, as well as Deepak live with us right now. Harish, to you first, take us through the key points that were made in this particular case.
Yes, that's right, Hina. In fact, very big arguments brought out by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who had appeared for the UP government in a batch of petitions in which organizations like Jamaat Ulema Hind and several halal product manufacturers had challenged the November 2023 ban imposed by the UP government as far as production, storage, sale and distribution of halal products is concerned. The UP government had argued, even in the Supreme Court, that there is an attempt to lure a particular community at the expense of other competitors for buying a particular product. And also, why should the common man buy the more expensive halal certified products when there is other options available? Remember, Hina, halal certification means that a particular product meets the requirement of Islamic law, and the particular product is cleared for consumption or use by Muslims. So this is the argument put out by the UP government. But Solicitor General Tushar Mehta wondered, said that he can understand halal certification on meat products, but how cement...
Well, this has clearly become a political issue as well. Harish, I'm interrupting you there, requesting you to stay on with us. We have some breaking updates as well coming in on this particular story. In fact, now there is an open bid to fearmonger over halal ban. A senior Islamic cleric says this is a religious issue and it has become a fashion now to target a certain community. And he is also asking, do Muslims have the right to live in India anymore or not? Listen into this reaction.
halal सर्टिफिकेट को लेकर सॉलिसिटर जनरल सुप्रीम कोर्ट पहुंचे हैं और उन्होंने कहा है कि हलाल चीजों को लेकर जो चीजों के दाम बढ़ते हैं उनके लिए हिंदू क्यों उसकी जद में आए। सवाल यह है कि हलाल सर्टिफिकेट एक संवैधानिक अधिकार है और ये मजहबी मामला है। हर चीज में मुदाखलत करना, हर चीज में हमारी धार्मिक चीजों को मान्यताओं को, हमारी धार्मिक चीजों को कहीं ना कहीं उन पर टिप्पणी करना, उनके लिए कोर्ट जाना, ये एक फैशन सा बन गया है। सवाल यह है कि क्या देश में मुसलमान को रहने का अधिकार नहीं है।
Let's now go across to my colleague Adib, who is live with us for more on this. Adib, after the UP government was seen defending the halal certification, open fear-mongering is literally what we are seeing right now.
Well, definitely, Hina, see a senior cleric such as Maulana Sajjad Numani, he is saying that it's the entirely religious matter and the state government is now trying to interfere in that particular matter. In fact, they are defending their decision in the Supreme Court. But if you talk about the government, if you talk about the BJP, they are very clear that the halal product, there were several products which were being marked as halal just to create a parallel economy to benefit a society, a different kind of society. And for this this reason, the state government, they conducted a thorough investigation, and after that investigation, it was decided that there'll be a ban on the sale of halal products throughout the Uttar Pradesh. In fact, there was a massive crackdown on the halal products in Uttar Pradesh in 2023 when this order was issued by the state government. And now, once again, the state government has defended itself in the Supreme Court. But there are some clerics who are opposing it, saying that this is anti-Islam and the state government is trying to interfere within the Islamic laws.
Right. Stay on with us, Adib. Let's once again listen into what this cleric had to say on this entire issue.
हलाल सर्टिफिकेट को लेकर सॉलिसिटर जनरल सुप्रीम कोर्ट पहुंचे हैं और उन्होंने कहा है कि हलाल चीजों को लेकर जो चीजों के दाम बढ़ते हैं उनके लिए हिंदू क्यों उसकी जद में आए। सवाल यह है कि हलाल सर्टिफिकेट एक संवैधानिक अधिकार है और ये मजहबी मामला है। हर चीज में मुदाखलत करना, हर चीज में हमारी धार्मिक चीजों को मान्यताओं को, हमारी धार्मिक चीजों को कहीं ना कहीं उन पर टिप्पणी करना, उनके लिए कोर्ट जाना, ये एक फैशन सा बन गया है। सवाल ये है कि क्या देश में मुसलमान को रहने का अधिकार नहीं है।
A shocking statement there coming in from a cleric on this entire controversy. Let me now go across to my colleague Deepak Bopanna as well. Deepak, what kind of reaction have you got from, parts of Karnataka specifically?
Well, here in Karnataka, we should understand that the BJP has raised the halal issue in the past. A private member bill was moved in the Karnataka Assembly by BJP MLC Ravi Kumar. In fact, I'm just waiting for him here at the BJP office. He's expected to turn up any time now, where he'll of course give us more clarity as to how he's going to pursue this further. Because in the past, they had moved this in the Karnataka Assembly. Of course, it
so
didn't
Deepak, I'm just interrupting you there while we wait for the reaction that you're going to bring to our viewers. I have to quickly go across to Ratan Sharda, who's also now joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Ratan Sharda, good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. On this, halal certification and the way matter was raised in the Supreme Court as well, how will you like to respond to now comments coming in from clerics who are now trying to suggest that it is a religious issue and today it has become fashion to target a certain community? He's also asking, do Muslims have the right to live in India or not anymore? Your reaction to these kind of comments?
Maulana is living in India very happily, despite all his fulmination shows that Muslims can live in India. Further, see, it was a religious matter as long as it was about the meat, which was to be, the animal also to be killed in a certain way by reciting kalma or in a certain direction. So to that point, it was okay. When you try to expand the scope of this to even areas which have nothing to do with Islam, what is manufacturing of cement or manufacturing or drilling of water or cooking vegetarian food have got to be halal? So this is a typical cartelization effort. It is a monopolizing effort in the market to create a market separately where the user, where the creator, manufacturer, the labor, everybody will belong to a certain sect, a certain community, leaving other people out of the business. So this is a business idea. It is not a religious idea at all, because it has been expanded very foolishly to every side of economy, which clearly shows it has got economic implications for the people who are in the business. You are isolating people who are manufacturing the same thing out of the market by putting these kind of conditions. There are organizations which are minting money by certifying these halal products. They just come, they just take money, they take their fees and certify. It doesn't hurt them. But why should I do it when I'm exporting to Middle East? I can understand you need halal certification even for vegetarian food for whatever reason. But for India, what is the need?
Okay.
So this is purely an effort at cornering the business to certain community, not just business, also the labor side of it, the material side of it.
Okay.
This entire supply chain which is called halal.
Okay, Mr. Ratan Sharda, I'm requesting you to please stay on with us. We have Varis Pathan of the AIMIM also now live with us. Good afternoon. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. The question is, on this halal certification issue, why indulge in fear mongering? How is, the issue that was brought up in the Supreme Court related to, a cleric saying that do Muslims have the right to live in India or not? I mean, how is it even related? I want to understand from you.
Well, the BJP is left with no agenda except to polarize the situation, spread hatred and target the sentiments and emotions of a particular community, the Muslims. They're violating the constitution, the right to freedom to practice religion is stated so in the constitution. But here the BJP, they have totally failed in their agenda. Now they are only with one thing. They don't know what to reply to the nation. The nation is asking the question. The youth of the country is asking the question that when will we get job? They have totally failed in providing job, employment, and see what is the condition. Unemployment is increasing in the country. So people are asking their questions to divert the mind of the nation from such kind of questions. They are doing such kind of thing now. Halal, the highest exporter of beef is India. The highest, you see the data. Who are the consumers of beef? In some states the beef is mummy, in some states it is yummy. So this is nothing but to divert the mind of the nation from the basic issues. They are coming up with such kind of things and just to polarize the situation. They want to create a Hindu-Muslim divide in the country. They want to create
my question,
fear-mongering. They are doing the fear-mongering, not the Muslims.
Ratan Sharda, will you like to respond to this?
Clearly admitted when he talked about the beef, etc., that this was related to only the meat consumption. It was not related to vegetarian items or industrial items like cement and steel. So how does it affect your religion? As I said, it is purely economic boycott or economic isolation of certain class of people in the business. It is not a religious issue at all. Who is stopping them from doing halal in their own meat business or doing that for their own Eid, etc.? Nobody is stopping them. But when you try to monopolize every product by putting halal certificate, which has a complete Islamic supply chain, including labor, including the product from where it comes, definitely is much more than religion. It is economy. And why should I get punished? Why should be I persecuted in my own country because I don't belong to a faith, so I cannot manufacture those things?
So, Waris Pathan, that's the question here. How are these claims being made that rights of a particular community are being curbed? Okay, I think we've lost that connection. We'll try and reconnect with him in just a bit. But for now, thank you very much, Mr. Ratan Sharda, for sharing with us your perspective. And thank you, Waris Pathan, for your inputs as well on this particular aspect. And we have, in fact, more updates coming in on this particular story. We have, in fact, a reaction now coming in from the Congress party as well. Congress seems to be divided over this halal certification. Let's listen in.
Those who are not believers, they should not be charged for the halal because halal has high prices. I think it should be left to the choice of consumers. It should not be forced. This is what I understand.
See, people who prefer to have halal needs to get ensured that there is some certification. So that is how it is being marketed also, so that there is clarity in people's preferences. Now, if the central government wants to ban that, that's not right. Right? It's not only about halal. People prefer something and they want to ensure that it is that same product. Right? So why are they targeting halal alone? It's a political move than regarding anything else.
So those were the reactions from the Congress party, and now we have a reaction coming in from National Conference as well. NC, in fact, has called it anti-halal propaganda. Let's listen in.
बदकिस्मती है कि यूपी के अंदर ये बहुत सी बीमारियां इस तरह फैलने वाली हैं, तो किसी भी स्टेज के ऊपर इसको रोका जाना चाहिए. इस तरह का प्रोपागेंडा गलत है और ये मुल्क को नुकसान करेगा. पहली चीज़ ये है कि वो खरीदने वाली की चॉइस है कि वो किसको खरीदता है, हराम को खरीदता है या हलाल को खरीदता है, ये उसकी चॉइस है. उसमें तुषार मेहता का सर्टिफिकेट नहीं चाहिए. अलबत्ता यह है कि बाहर के मुल्कों के अंदर जो प्रोडक्ट चलता है उसकी अपनी डेफिनेशन है, तो उसको उनको क्या प्रॉब्लम है. और फिर अगर वो ये है तो बाकी चीज़ों को भी देखना चाहिए, बाकी कम्युनिटीज़ को भी देखना चाहिए. एक कम्युनिटी को टारगेट क्यों किया जाता है? वेरी अनफॉर्चुनेट.
And we have a reaction now coming in from the Samajwadi Party as well. Samajwadi Party netas are slamming Yogi Sarkar in Uttar Pradesh, and they are saying that this is nothing but a bid to divert the attention from the main issues. Let's listen in.
वो कौन जोशी पकड़ा गया था गाय के मांस के साथ? कितने 100 टन गाय का मांस, और तुम्हारा विधायक नंद किशोर गुर्जर क्या कह रहा है? 50,000 गाय काटी जा रही और अब तक लाखों लाख गाय काटी जा चुकी। क्या हलाल और हराम की बात करते हो? मैं तो एक ही बात कहूंगा, पहले गाय माता को बचा लो योगी आदित्यनाथ जी और उत्तर प्रदेश का बीजेपी सरकार का अमला, इसके बाद बताना तुम्हारे अधिकारी गाय मांस का पैसा काट के तुम्हें दे रहे हैं और उस पैसे को तुम मठ तक पहुंचा रहे हो।
And with this, we will slip into a very, very short break. More news and updates on the other side. Stay with us.